Hey there everyone, it's Maria Young and I am back from the Tamiami International Orchid Festival, and can I tell you, I was way overwhelmed, even more than I expected. There were some things that were different about the show, so I just wasn't even expecting some of the things that I encountered there. And I'm just gonna wait a little bit, want to see who's gonna join us, hoping everyone is well. I am still in recovery mode, guys. I mean, I was there for 4 days and it's exhausting. It's overwhelming, and there's so many varieties of plants, so many plants and things to see that, oh my goodness, it's really exhausting. And the funny thing about it is, I was there for 4 days, and even with 4 days, hey there Jeanette, I see you, thank you so much for joining me. Susan Gibson, Todd, hey there, Nicholas Inslee, hi. Okay, so 4 days worth of time that I was there for. And you would think that in 4 days I would be able to see everything, right? Well, the funny thing about it is that with each day that came and went, it seemed like every new day I discovered something different, or something that I missed, or something that I didn't see. Hey, Fernand. Sorry about that. The name or the message went away real quick. Hang on 1 second. Let me try to get the live chat up there. Okay, there you go. Hey Fernanda, I see you. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm here today. I wanted to tell you guys all about the experience that I had there. Now, I've went to the Tamiami International Festival before, and it was so different this time. So different. Hey Jackie C, thank you so much for joining me here. And Jeanette says, I learned so much from you. Thanks so much. Thank you guys, thank you. Okay, so I have to tell you, I've got so much footage to share with you, and I am gonna post it. I'm sorry I'm not able to post it right away. I have footage from my phone. I have footage from my husband's phone. I have footage from my camera that I have to filter through and go through. And then, of course, you guys know I try to give you guys the best presentation that I can with what I have to show you. So it's gonna take a little bit of editing as well. So it might be just a couple of days. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, if we're lucky, fingers crossed, but I'm thinking maybe the day afterwards. But I will have it out soon, and I may have to break it up into a little series there, because again, a lot of footage to show you, and I want to give you the experience that I had. And bear with me. Hey Sharon Short, how are you? And hang on, sorry about that. Okay. And I am so sorry, my messages keep disappearing on me. So if I don't say hello to you, it's not that I'm ignoring you, I just didn't see the message. So Bori, hi, or Borel, is that how you pronounce it? Adrian, I see you as well. And oh my, what is going on? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so again, if I don't respond to your message, I'm not ignoring you, it's just I didn't see it, and I am trying to talk a little bit here, so I might miss it. Okay, so Todd says 4 days. Oh, the message disappeared. Okay, so Jennifer Rissinger, hi Maria from Orlando, hey there. I hope you guys are preparing for the cold that's coming up too, because it's getting chilly here. It's been chilly all day, but it's getting really cold now. Denise, hi, how are you? And yeah, and it's supposed to get really cold tonight, and I think tomorrow too as well. So I was kind of really happy thinking that wintertime was over. Not the case, we couldn't get that lucky. So I'm gonna have to prepare to bring a lot of my plants indoors as well. Anyways, like I was saying, Jennifer says, I brought my plants in last night. I know, right? I have to do it all today. I was just so exhausted. I was recovering the whole day. I sounded like a frog up until noontime. I mean, I practically had no voice. That tells you how much I was talking, yapping away at the Tamiami International Festival. But again, I have so much footage that I have to go through, and I do like to give you guys the best presentation that I can. I do my editing and things of that nature to give you a well-rounded view of what the show is all about, but at the same token, to not let it be all drawn out and too long, I definitely have to cut it and piece it together as well so that I could capture everything for you guys. So bear with me, be patient. It is coming. Okay, so for the very first night that we got there, which was the preview party, I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed it. It was a very relaxing affair. You really had time to take your time and enjoy everything that was there. And that's from all of the displays there. That's from getting a one-on-one visual of each awarded orchid. You could take your pictures. You can really view it up close and in person, especially without the crowds. You were able to meet friends there or see vendors that you knew and get that one-on-one time in there as well, without the lines and people asking so many questions and you having to wait an hour just to talk to them. I mean, it was one-on-one time. I mean, that was just so wonderful to be able to do. You guys know that sometimes when the sales are happening, it's very difficult to really relax and take your time. And in this case, you had the opportunity to do that at the preview party. And also, what the best thing about it is that you could view all of the orchids that were up for sale way before, a day in advance, before anyone else even has the chance to see it. So if you have a massive list and you want to make sure that you get everything on your list, this is a prime opportunity to be able to do so, because you won't have to worry about, if they did have it, that they may have already sold out because you got there too late. So that's what the preview party is really all about, getting a chance to mingle, getting a chance to view. There was good food, there was live music, and there was also a little bit of drink, some wine to wash all of that good food down. So I really enjoyed it there. I got to spend time with Blanca Acosta. I got a chance to speak with all of my vendor friends, Gardino Nursery, also Linda Ritters and Smiley. Tropiflora was there. I mean, it was a really nice event, a nice affair. And if you're capable of doing it, I would recommend it, especially if you are a true orchid plant connoisseur and you are serious about your business. It really is well worth it. Now, to be able to get one of the VIP passes for the preview, of course, it is $125, I think, is the going rate of each actual pass that you get. And that includes, let me think, it includes the 2 hats that come along with it. It includes, of course, the preview party, which you get to view the orchids a day in advance, and then you get to have 45 minutes in advance each sale date, and you also get your VIP parking, so you don't have to walk across country to get to your car. So that was definitely convenient as well. So again, for those of you guys that take your orchid shopping serious, it definitely is beneficial for that. So I enjoyed my time at the preview party, and then of course day 1, day 2, and day 3. Okay, so I told you guys that they were having practically a YouTuber meet and greet, okay? That a lot of us YouTubers were going to be there, and we were. Oh my gosh, that has to be one of the highlights of the event for me, is to be able to see all of my fellow YouTubers. And I mean, having great conversations with you, engaging with you, even meeting with some of you guys that I have never met before was absolutely amazing. So I was happy to be able to spend that precious time with you guys. And just to name off a few, I'm sure I'm gonna leave someone off, so I apologize if I do leave you out. But Todd's Tropical was there. Caleb from PYC Orchids was there. Carlos from the Orchid Geek was there. Also, Rolo from The orchid guru was there, Blanca Acosta was there, Orchid Diva was there, and of course I was there. So I mean, we just had a good old time, a blast. And what I love so much is everybody could be natural. We talked, we laughed, we enjoyed ourselves, and also we were able to engage with our audience, with our friends, our viewers, our followers. And that for me was the greatest highlight. I mean, I can't tell you what it meant to me to have personal conversations with you and really get in depth to who you are, what types of orchids you grew, and also how my channel has affected you one way or the other, or what you've learned from my channel, what you like the best about my channel. You guys gave me some really great feedback. Orchid Diva, hey girl, how you doing? And that is what I loved most, is being able to actually physically in solid form be able to engage with you guys. And I'm talking about people from all over the world, and that really just magnified the effect that your channel has the capability of reaching people worldwide. And then to hear the effects of, or the impact that your channel has also made in their lives, was just overwhelming, breathtaking, very inspiring, what I consider the wind beneath my wings, because I feel as if my hard work, my effort, my research, my experiments, my learning about all of these hundreds and millions and gabillion plants are all worth it. Everything is not in vain. That what I love to do, you guys are just as passionate about it. We see eye to eye, heart to heart. We are meeting in one location and on the same page. And I mean, it just really brought about the realism of it. I mean, it's one thing to read comments. It's one thing to hear about something. And it's a whole other animal to be in the physical form and to feel it physically, to be there in the present time. And it was magical, absolutely magical for me. I think the most impactful thing about meeting my friends and my followers and my viewers is the fact that I get to physically hear about the impact that my channel has made in your orchid plant growing adventures. And what I did, and I'm so thankful that you guys were open with your feedback, is I asked you guys, what did my channel mean to you? What was the best aspects of my channel? What did you take most from my channel? And of course, how could I improve? You know, because I don't do this just for myself. I mean, this has become a collaboration with you guys. It's a whole entire community that we've become together, and we are learning and we are growing together. And I want to make sure that what I'm providing you is sound information. I mean, I know sometimes we get things wrong, or we might not have the exact or precise information, but to know that we're trying the hardest and the most that we can to give you the best information, that's what I'm all about. And to hear you guys tell me that some of the most important things about my channel is the fact that you guys do learn from it, that, you know, with my out of the way of thinking, I guess you can say, or out of the box way of thinking, with the things that I bring you, the experiments, the gadgets, and the things that I try to create and invent, and to hear you guys say that you actually literally and physically have done it, and they've literally and physically have worked for you, is like a sigh of relief for me. Like, whoo! I know it worked for me, but you know, everyone lives in different conditions and climates and does things differently, so it's not a guarantee that it'll work for you. And that's my disclaimer, guys. Know that all of my experiments and things that I create and things that I do is based upon my climate and the conditions I grow my orchids in. So when I hear that my experiments or my rescue method has worked for you, I mean, that just really catapults me into new places to know that, you know, I've done something good. You know, I've done my mission. My mission is not complete. You guys know the mission never ends, but I'm fulfilling some of what my agenda is, and that is to learn with you, that is to grow with you, and that is to provide you great and good and sound information, and that is to better your growing experience as well, because that's what I'm trying to do. So I love it, I love it, I love it. I love each and every one of you guys that came up to me, that spoke with me, that spent precious time with me. And I mean, I could have talked to you guys all day. I know you guys know just how much I love to talk, because I really let you guys get an earful, but I just really enjoyed you guys' company. So I thank you to all of you guys that I've met. I want to let you guys know that, oh my goodness, you mean more to me than you even know. And that's what I really wanted to bring to you, is my heart, to expose who I am, to let you know I'm a real person. I'm growing, I'm learning just like you guys are. And you know, you guys have even shared with me information that I learned so much about, and were sharing with me tips that I'm gonna try. So I thank you guys for that, for enriching my life and enriching my growing experience as well. And I want to tell you that, whew, my goodness, I'm just getting overwhelmed just thinking about it. You know, meeting people from everywhere, and I can't even name off all of the places. There's some places that I can't even pronounce, guys, but I met people from Brazil, I met people from Peru, I met people from Canada, from Jamaica, from Tobago. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. And just like I said, you know, to know that my little itty bitty channel, my little platform that I have, has crossed waters, have went beyond boundaries, and have actually went worldwide, is just amazing, unbelievable, and is just one of the most phenomenal things that I could ever want or expect. Starting out in this journey, I would have never believed that I would have friends and viewers from all over the world. So I thank you so much for sharing with me in my experience, and I hope that you guys know that I am so sincere when I say thank you. Thank you, thank you. That really meant so much to me. And I'm really hoping that, you know, this becomes larger. I'm really hoping that more and more YouTubers will come out and come forth and want to also engage with the people that make us, or make our channels what they are today. I'm hoping that we have the privilege and the opportunity to keep the party going and even make it larger than what it was this year. And it was pretty large, you know. I mean, everywhere we went, we were meeting people from everywhere. I mean, it even got to the point where crowds started to develop, and people were thinking that someone was famous or a celebrity was there. I mean, you kind of felt a little bit like a celebrity. I mean, that's how much you guys welcomed us. You know, that's how much you guys gave us so much recognition for what we do. And I'm just so honored. I'm honored. It's an honor and a privilege to have this platform that we can speak to all of you guys, that we can all learn and grow together. It's an honor, and I'm just so humbled, and I'm just so thankful. And I do have something to ask you guys, though. I do, because I want to make this permanent, okay? I need you guys' help to do this. If you guys were out there, if you guys met us there, if you met your favorite YouTuber there and you benefited from the experience, if you truly appreciated having this YouTuber meet and greet, what I want to ask you guys is to please contact the Motes family, Bart Motes. Please let them know how beneficial it was for you, and ask them to continue to bring it back. Because sometimes, you know, we can tell them, but I think it's more so that much more, holds more weight when the actual audience, or the people that actually benefited from that, hear from you guys. Orchid Wanderer, when you guys are in the same place, same orchid party. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the message disappeared, and I'm caught up in in my talk right now. So I'll yes, let the Motes know. Yes, yes, yes. Please, please, please let them know. We want to make this as large as possible. I mean, I was so happy. I was so thrilled. But not only that, the people that met all of their favorite YouTubers, they were so happy. They were so thrilled. They got pictures that they wanted to, and they could take it home with them. They got souvenirs. They got to physically, literally touch and hug and conversate. I mean, it was an experience of a lifetime for me. And that's why I came home so overwhelmed. It wasn't even really, I don't think it was that I was physically tired. It was like I was emotionally drained, if that makes any sense. I gave so much of myself, and I just lost myself in the moment. I enjoyed every ounce of it. And so therefore I was emotionally drained by the time I got home. But it meant so much to me, and I know with me witnessing it firsthand, I know it meant so much to the ones that were there, that were able to meet us YouTubers. So please let the Motes family know and ensure that they will have this every year. I think it's a fantastic event. I think we learn so much from one another, and I think it really lifts our spirits. I know it lifted mine. Okay, so I'm gonna get off my soapbox now and try to answer some comments. I am so sorry, guys. You guys know I'm so unfamiliar with this live chat, and the comments keep disappearing. So let me see if I can let's see. Uh-oh. How come I can't move the comments down without you guys seeing my doggone finger? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna... Mary Crystal. Okay, so, that's the one that I couldn't pronounce. Mary, is it... you can't even tell me. But Xiao? Hold on one second. Comment went away. I think it was Xiao. That was the place that I couldn't pronounce. Xiao. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong too. I am so sorry. Okay, so Dang Sister says, how do you take care of sunflowers? Sunflowers are pretty easy, actually. They like lots of water. Hold on one second. Sorry, I lost that message again. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, guys. Bear with me. Okay, so sunflowers. Okay, so sunflowers are basically garden plants, or you know, they do provide nuts. So the way that I grow mine right into the soil, and I actually don't use any special soil. It grows right in the ground, but of course you're free to use store-bought soil. But you know, the way that I do it, I plant the seed, and then it grows, and I ensure that it gets enough water and then great sunlight, and that's basically it. But pretty easy to grow there. Nothing special about sunflowers. I just know that it takes a lot of water as well, because they are plants that love the sun, and they grow pretty tall, and they need all of the water that they can get. Okay, so I'm just scrolling down, guys. Okay, let me hold this in my hand. Oh my goodness, this is getting frustrating for me. Okay, so let me, okay, so. Okay, so orchids and garden, including more. You gave me an idea. What idea was that? Orchids and garden and including more? Okay, so Todd's Tropical says we have one in Tampa in March. All right, so that's another orchid show, right? Definitely. So if you guys are in the Tampa area, check that out. Okay, so oops, I soiled my planty says, sweet, I am still new to the community and learning how to find all of this at Todd's Tropical. Orchid Wanderer says, hey Maria, hey Orchid Wanderer. Orchids and Garden says, I've been trying to put my parents in, is that Tampa? Oh, the messages. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so once I lose the comment, I'm not going to be able to go back because sometimes it'll show up and then disappear, and I keep having to go through the whole trial process here. So, but bear with me. I am trying to get to your questions because I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring you. Okay, so I see Orchids for Dummies here. Oh my gosh, I made it. Oh my gosh, you did. Glad to see you. Also, Jennifer Risinger says, will you guys be coming in the Orlando show this June? Orlando show, is that Greater Orlando Orchid Society? Is that the one you're referring to? I may come. I am not sure about everyone else, but I may come to that one. Okay, Orchids and Garden says, yay. And then Orchids for Dummy, hello all. Mary Crystal gives us a thumbs up. And Orchids for Dummy says, really wish I was there. And Garden, including more. Hold on one second. Hey guys, how do you keep the comments from disappearing? Okay, hang on. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm still I'm still a learner. Okay, Orchids for Dummy says, Alabama here. Alabama in the his house. Okay, guys. Here we are. I'm still learning as well. We're all still learning. The learning adventure never ends, okay? American Orchid Society has a calendar of events. Oh, I can't read that fast. Then it disappeared. Woohoo! Orchids for Dummy says. Bobby Boss says, Maria. Oh my gosh. Maria, come out to the Merritt Island show this year. You know what? I've never went to the Merritt Island show. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Send me a message with the information. Definitely love to check out new places, and I've never went to that one before. Okay. So yeah, definitely give me the information. So Lucky says, hi from Jamaica. It's been a while since I've been on your live. I'm still learning and growing orchids. We're all still learning. You should go to the Philadelphia Flower Show. Are you gonna give me a ticket so that I can fly there? Because I will definitely be there if that is the case. And the messages disappeared again. Oh my goodness, I cannot read that fast, guys. So. Okay, I will when it's posted. Okay, thank you, Bobby. Okay, so I definitely want to show you guys some of the plants that I got there, okay? I'm not going to show you it all, okay? I don't want to be here like 2 hours. Go Philly! Todd says, I'm going this year, Darrell. Okay, so would you recommend bark or leca for phalaenopsis? I can't speak for you, honey. It's all a personal experience. I don't use leca because of my environment. I'm not too keen on leca either. I use bark, and I also use sphagnum moss, and sometimes I use a combination thereof. But it's really all about your growing environment. So I never want to tell a person one way or the other of how they should grow it, because your environment, your weather condition, and the way that you grow your orchids does have a drastic effect on each orchid media type. Believe that. And it's really all about how you are, how you grow, and you're really gonna have to find out what works best for you. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the plants that I got. I'm not gonna show you them all. I did get quite a lot. And I want to tell you, I didn't get all orchids, okay? Some of you guys are like, why aren't you getting orchids? I did get some orchids. Understand, I have about 300 plus orchids. What I'm trying to do, as you can see in my garden, voila, I have quite a variety of different plants. And I don't want to have a grow space. I want to have a grow world, a grow jungle, a grow environment where it's actually a community of plants growing together. But I will say the plants that I do have make great orchid companions, okay? And my orchids are not prejudiced of the other plants that are growing around them. Oh no, they work and they grow in peace and harmony. And I too am not prejudiced of any plants. I am a plant lover of all types, okay? I welcome and I accept all plants within my garden queendom, okay? I had to give you that explanation because a lot of you guys are like, oh, you don't buy any more orchids. I do buy orchids. I just don't buy as many orchids. I'm trying to fill up my garden and I want to make it a well-balanced grow space, and I want plants that grow hand in hand together, and I want plants that will also accommodate and also accentuate the beauty of my orchids. So anyways, with that big long spiel, let me go ahead and show you exactly what I got. Someone did ask me if someone did ask me if there were any philodendrons or aroids that were being sold at the show. Yes, there was. More than I've ever seen before, guys, okay? I am talking about philodendrons and aroids all throughout the show. I mean, it's getting really popular. So even within the orchid show, because it's not just orchids and that's it. I mean, they have a variety of other tropical plants, such as your carnivorous plants, such as your Tillandsia. I'm tongue-tied. Such as your Tillandsias and your bromeliads, such as your ferns, such as your alocasias and your elephantias, such as your philodendrons, such as your antherums. I mean, a whole assortment, guys. I mean, endless amount of different plants. And so for all of you aroid lovers, I did get some aroids, and I wanted to also show you the best deal that I've got, because some of you guys were asking what were the price ranges. And I mean, there's a variable within the price ranges, of course, but there are some great finds and some great deals. You just really, really have to look. But I wanted to show you the best deal of all. Right here, guys. Right here. Oh my goodness. It's so huge. It's so beautiful. And it is a philodendron. And it is a rare philodendron. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, how beautiful is this? I love the ripples, the raised areas in this, and it is so huge. Do you see that? It is huge. It is beautiful. And look, I have it wrapped because I mean, it extends out, way out, and I don't want it to get broken in the wind. But this is how huge this is. And I have to tell you, with one leaf growth and also perhaps maybe another leaf, this would cost about $80, $90, close to $100 for just one growth and maybe a new growth tip, okay? This right here has two growth tips. Do you see it? Look at all of those stems. Look how huge this is. This is about a $300 plant right here. Can you guys guess how much I got this for? Can you? Can you? I got this for $35. $35, unheard of, unbelievable. I'm still trying to get over it. I can't believe that I got this plant, almost $300 worth of plant, and I only got it for $35. Okay, that's how crazy and absurd some of the prices are there. I also got this Catasetne type of orchid. I'm showing you my favorite finds, okay? So this one is actually coming from Sunset Valley, and believe it or not, let me see if I could show you the tag. Is that coming out right side for you guys? I don't know. Is it? Anyways, so I'm gonna try to pronounce this as best as I can. I don't know. Excuse me, sorry about that, something was on my hand. So this is a Stanhopea Genesiana, and it's also times with a densa, that's one of the parents, and also a Stanhopea tigrina variable nigroviolacea, sorry about that, predator, okay? And this is actually brand new, This has not been offered yet onto the market except for the Tamiami International Orchid Show. This is coming from Sunset Valley. Carlos was telling me all about it. And of course, you guys know this is a seedling, so it can have a variation of how it comes out. But the parents are absolutely gorgeous. And the personality or the characteristic, sorry about that. I keep getting a message. My phone's about to die, so I got to talk really fast, guys. But the characteristic of this plant, they're trying to take the best qualities of both. So it should have a lot of blossoms on this, but it should have the size of the Negro Violacea, and it should have the darkened colors, and it's so beautiful. So I'm so excited to try to get this to bloom. That is the Catasetum type orchid. Also, I got this right here. This is one that everyone went wild about. This is a Syngonium, believe it or not, but this is a splashed variegated variety, not the white, because you are seeing the pinks in there. Oh my goodness, and you don't, ooh. Oh no. It's okay. We're safe and sound. Anyway, so you don't normally see, and look here guys, I actually got 2 of them. Yay me! So I don't know, I might have this up for trade. You know, I'm always trying to get new and different and wonderful plants, and that's sometimes how I do it. I trade off these types of beautiful plants. And again, this is not widely available, so this is one of your rarer varieties. It is the pink variegated Syngonium. That is what I also got. Very, very happy about that. That is one of my favorite finds. And then, of course, I have, if I could get this down. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Bear with me. And then I got this right here. Look at that. How beautiful is she? And this is coming from Ritter's One, right here. And this is actually, let's see, it is, it's a Aranthera Bertha Braga. And if you guys can recognize the flowers, look at those very slender, what I call tiger tail petals, because they remind me of a tiger tail. But as you can see, it does have the form of the Arachis. So this is actually an Arachis and a Renanthera cross right here. Very beautifully spotted, very unique shape in its bloom, and it's just so beautiful. I love the extreme spotting on this. Okay, so I also got that, and it is huge. Look at there. Look at there. And I also got this, and guys, this is not even half of what I got, so you still have to stay tuned, okay? Again, I don't have that much time, so we're gonna shorten this. This is also coming from Ritter's One as well. And this right here is the James Story I believe it is. Yes, it is. And again, this is a Renanthera type. So very beautiful. So yes, I got some orchids. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? I was trying to get some Oncidium types because I want to add some Oncidiums to my tree. That's one thing that I don't have. So I am on the lookout, and I should have got it there, but I was just in the swing of things, in the flow of things at the Tamiami International Orchid Festival, so I missed out on a lot of the things that I did want to get. Hold on one second, bear with me. And I gotta tell you, so I stayed till Sunday. I usually don't go on Sunday at any show. This was my very first time going on a Sunday. And I did hear about how much of great deals are available on the last day. And I didn't know if that was actually true or not. But guess what, guys? The myth is real. It is all the way true. Okay, so the last day, Sunday of the show, vendors were selling their orchids at 50% off. I mean, you know, I actually witnessed, there was a friend of mine from Tobago, and he actually, and I wish I remembered the vendor's name. I know his name is Ben. I wish I knew the name of the business. But he had tons of Cattleya hybrids that they created themselves, and they had pictures of these hybrids, and they were so gorgeous. And my friend from Tobago had gotten all of them. I don't know what price he got them for, but I'm pretty sure he got them for a pretty good deal. So if you are willing to spend, guys, you can get some great deals and buy it by bulk. Take it all, okay? And wow, some people were really making out. And again, I mean, I seen plants going up to 50% off. I mean, the whole kitten caboodle, the whole thing, okay? Everything that they had on Sunday at a certain time was just going for incredible prices, guys. Okay, that is about it. I thank you guys so much for joining me, and again, I just love the experience. This was the best experience that I've ever had, with no exaggeration at all, okay? I just never experienced this much emotion, this much love, and this much community interaction. I mean, it was amazing. And then again, being able to meet all of the YouTubers, my fellow co-workers, or my fellow friends that understand what we all go through. I mean, it's good to have conversations and be able to talk about some of the issues that we go through and have someone understand. So, I mean, it was just great. It was very enriching. I know it was just, you know, something that I will never ever forget. Lifelong memories were created at the Tamiami International Orchid Festival. It was a great, phenomenal event from start to finish, and I do believe it is quite a orchid and also plant beneficial event as well. Artwork and orchids, I see you. I will send you a cut of my oncidium. Thank you. I would love that. I would so love that, because I don't have that many oncidiums, and I think the some of the oncidium intergenerics have really turned me off, because I've killed some of them because a lot of them were more colder growing orchids, and really didn't do well in my environment. So I kind of gave up on the oncidiums, but I do want to give it a shot yet again, because I do love them. I love the way they grow. I love the way they bush up, and I do love the beautiful sprays of flowers that they give. Also the multi-colored flowers that they can give as well. So definitely would love to have some in my tree. I think I'm just gonna spread them all throughout and hope that they really just take over the tree. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Okay, so Todd's Tropical, the one I sent you should be spiking. Mine is. I haven't checked it, but I know it's huge. And Todd, you know that oncidium is my most favorite oncidium ever, because it blooms off of a seashell with no media at all, and I'm just so amazed at how well it is growing. It's so gorgeous, so beautiful. So that is my favorite oncidium thus far, unless Brian gives me one just as amazing. I'm just saying. I'm just joking. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to a wrap. If you guys have never went to any of these orchid festivals, I definitely would recommend it, especially the Tamiami International. This time around was absolutely huge. They actually expanded the space of the show, and before, I think they had about 70 vendors, and it went up to over 100 vendors. And also with the endless amount of products. I mean, they had jewelry there, they had orchid related merchandise, such as your shirts and books and paintings and pictures. I mean, it was a whole plant heaven event. Anything plant related. I mean, you could even get your bark, your sphagnum. I mean, they had New Zealand media there. Is it New Zealand Sphag, or what's the company? You guys know. But they were giving presentations and introducing new products that they had. And I mean, you were able to get containers and creative pots, and fertilizer and media and plant holders and plant shelves. I mean, you name it, they got it. It is quite a beneficial event. And I just want to thank the Motes family for giving us the opportunity to have a YouTuber meet and greet. It was absolutely phenomenal. Orchid Diva and candles. They did have Orchid Diva's candles there as well, and I do have to say they are so beautifully fragrant, and she was busy non-stop, guys. People were coming to get those precious candles. So again, so many items there. You will not walk out empty-handed, and you will definitely not walk out with any regrets. So many plants there, endless varieties. I mean, you will walk away and you will go to sleep dreaming about those plants. That's how many plants there were, okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for sharing in this chat with me, and the videos are soon to come, I promise you guys. And for all of the YouTubers that I seen there, love you guys all. Mwah. I really appreciate it and cherish the times that we had there together as well. Okay, that's it, and let me see if I can turn this off. How about that? Okay. You guys are going to have to teach me how to do this. I have a problem every time trying to turn this off. Bye! Myra says bye. Taz Tropical says have an awesome night all. You guys have an awesome night. Anyone in the Florida area that is receiving the cold weather, make sure you get your plants into the house, okay? Protect your plants. Orchid Diva says good night. Good night, sweetie. Orchids and Garden, including more, says bye. Bye. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. And we are out, guys. Mwah, mwah, and mwah.